Thank you very much, Sidi, for the introduction. I'm really excited to be here today to share about my passion for AI and especially generative media AI. So you can call me Nemri. I am based in Toulouse in the southwest of France, and I am a generative AI global black belt at Google. So I belong to a team called Apply AI Engineering, and we collaborate with Cloud AI and DeepMind in order to industrialize our innovation, our research, and make it, useful for our most strategic and prestigious customer. And it's really humbling, and it's an honor to be part of this team and to work with and learn from the greatest minds that we have here at Google. So today we will be talking about how the art and science of doing a generative media AI on Google Cloud. So we will be addressing all the goodness and innovation that we have, including Gemini 2.5 Flash Image, aka Nano-Banana Veo Imagen, etc. And I will be sharing what these models are, what are their capabilities, and also some recipes that will unleash your creativity in that regard. So here is the agenda. I will start by an introduction that will be explaining, Google's AI stack and infrastructure, etc. And then I will be talking about those different capabilities. I will be sharing examples, and finally, I will have a focus on Nano-Banana recipes. And finally, I will fast forward life to the future to show you what could be the future of generative AI media combined with agentic AI, like towards having maybe fully autonomous video filmmaking by AI agents. So I will be showing prototype of that as well. So I wanted to call this introduction the Google ad. There is someone who lifted their hand. So maybe questions you can put in the chat for now, and we can address them later. Okay. Put in the chat, and we will have a Q&A session at the end. So I wanted to call this introduction the Google advantage. So AI to Google, to us, is not new. We have been doing it for a long time. And for over 20 years, we have pioneered AI and deep learning models, DeepMind, inventing models, architectures behind modern generative AI. So as an industry analyst shared with us recently, Google are the LLM founding fathers. There are also the Google generative AI papers that have been cited more than any other institutions, company, or educational in the world. Regarding research as well, I can mention all. Like, we have so far 5 people, Googlers or ex-Googlers, that have been awarded the Nobel Prize. I mean, that's something that is unparalleled into the industry for a for-profit company to have that number of Nobel Prize winners. We are applying AI also to what we call 10x problems. So AlphaFold allowed us to have the Nobel Prize for chemistry into 2024. Waymo is doing 100,000 driverless rides in a week, and that's the number for only 2024. I need to have the figures updated for 2025, etc. So, and the other thing that I wanted to share is that Google is investing into the full stack of AI. We have our own custom, our own TPUs that are optimized for training and for these generative AI models. We have Vertex AI, which is, let's say, the platform level. We have the global infrastructure, and then we have the downstream and underlying models and the applications that are built on top of that. Also, I wanted to highlight that we are shipping at a relentless pace. So as you can see from this timeline, we are shipping new AI models, research breakthroughs, and product features at a relentless pace. And this gives you a snapshot of our journey from mid 2024 into 2025. And as you can see, this slide does not include the most recent innovation that we have. I can cite at least 3 examples. I can at least mention Genie 3, which is the world model that has been, by the way, nominated by Times as one of the most in the top 100 of this year's innovations, notable innovations. We have also, Nano-Banana, which is also a very good innovation. And finally, I can mention a very recent one, and this one is very important. It is called CodeMender. It is based on our Gemini 2.5 deep think model, and CodeMender is a solution that will be hardening your code. It will be like analyzing deeply your code in order to fix any cybersecurity vulnerabilities that you have in your code. And this was announced like a few days ago, really, like in October 2025. So we are shipping, we are innovating, and that's why we strongly believe that, I mean, we are proud and humbled to be in this position, leading and influencing the AI world. Now we are moving to the second part, let's say, of our agenda. So we will be talking about our generative media models, covering different modalities, image, video, and audio modalities. We have a full collection of generative media models that provide the best quality with safety at their core. So our models are used by industry leaders. Imagen and Veo are now deployed at retailers, advertising platforms, media and entertainment, and mobile devices. And just as important, we partner with top creative and generative AI platforms to bring these models to the market. Finally, we also have a strong focus on bringing the models to professional tools, such as Adobe, who recently announced their integration with Veo and Imagen. Let's now take a deeper look. But before that deeper look, I wanted again to highlight that Vertex AI is the only platform with generative media models across all modalities: video, image, speech, and music. And with the addition of Lyria to Google Cloud, now we are only the platform that covers all these modalities. And I wanted, first of all, to start by speaking about Gemini 2.5 Flash Image, aka Nano-Banana. So here we focus on this powerful image generation model, which again, that was the code name, like Nano-Banana, and yeah, it went viral. Yeah, so it's a versatile tool that can handle a wide range of image creation and manipulation tasks. That includes text to image. So that's the core capability of Nano-Banana. It generates high quality images from simple text description, as you can see in this example. Then you can edit an image. So you can provide an image and then you provide some text in order to take that existing image and modifying it based on your text prompt. And here we are benefiting from its image generation capabilities, but also from Gemini's, let's say, world understanding, etc. Multi-image composition, so you can take multiple images in the input in order to combine them into one final output. Style transfer, character consistency, and also bear with me because we will be discussing how to do this right, how to combine these capabilities in order to unleash your creative power. So here, I wanted to talk about Veo 3. Veo 3 is our our video generation model. It provides creators with unparalleled creative control, allowing them to generate high fidelity, realistic video that precisely adheres to their vision. Veo 3 introduces capabilities that were previously unimaginable, that were previously science fiction. For the first time, you can generate synchronized audio with video in a single pass. So characters now, you will see in the examples, can speak dialogue in multiple languages with realistic lip sync, all generated at the same time as the video. It understands physics-based realism, so like water ripples correctly, shadows falls naturally, and this makes the scenes more realistic, more high quality, more cinematic, more immersive. And this enables also localization at a global scale. Imagine like creating one global campaign and instantly generating versions for dozens of markets with their native languages. And finally, it has, compared to Veo 2 compared to existing models, superior prompt adherence. That means that the model is much better at understanding very long, complex prompts, and this gives creators or your creators fine-grained control, reducing endless trial and error. So without waiting, let me play some examples so that you can see.
Look at them go!
So I wanted also to add that there are two models here, depending on your use case. We have Veo 3 and Veo 3 Fast. So Veo 3 is our most advanced video generation model. But if you are cautious about speed, cost, and if you want to iterate rapidly, then we have Veo 3 Fast, which is a faster generation model that enables creators to generate short video clips faster and cheaper than the standard Video 3. It has good quality with focus on speed and cost while maintaining strong fidelity in audio video syncing and the visual storytelling. After speaking about the video modality, I would like to talk about Imagen 4, which is our powerful and versatile text-to-image model, which now is generally available. Imagen 4 is designed for high-quality image generation with several key features: outstanding text rendering. It excels at accurately rendering text within images. This was a very challenging task for models that preceded Imagen 4. It has also multilingual prompt support. You can prompt it into your native language, and it will be able at understanding and creating what you intended to create. It has a higher quality image compared to the previous Google models and also other models in the market. And it comes into different, let's say, variants. We have Imagen 4, which is the standard that delivers outstanding quality for general use purpose. Imagen 4 Ultra, that's the best in class version of it. It takes more time. It is maybe more expensive, but it provides the highest possible image quality. And then Imagen 4 Fast for scenario where speed and cost are critical, but it still offers exceptional generation quality and speed. Lyria 2. So when it comes to music, we have Lyria 2, which is generally available, and Lyria 2 has richer music outputs than the precedent version of it and better prompt adherence. And this is like really public GA, no need for a low list or anything. And it can create 30-second music clips from a prompt in seconds. And I will show you, by the way, an example later on of this. Chirp, this brings us now to Chirp 3, which is our groundbreaking audio model for audio understanding and generation. Chirp 3 offers several advanced features, including HD voices, which are generally available. So we have a selection of many speakers. We have added many locales. So this allows you to generate incredibly natural and engaging speech from text, capturing the subtleties of human intonation into many languages. There is also the instant custom voice. So this is a feature available on a low list, And this allows the creation of realistic custom voices from just 10 seconds of audio. And this is a game changer for personalizing experiences like call centers, or maybe building, AI generated training videos for corporations using like a consistent audio, etc. It has also a third capability, which is transcription and diarization, and that allows to accurately uh, uh, identify and separate different speakers in a recording. And that feature is actually currently on preview. Okay, let's move to examples now. I will start with the first example, which is Veo 3. And here, this is the text to video capability. So as you can see here, this is a powerful feature that allows you to create high quality video from this text description. And as you have seen, like this is a production grade quality, and we have been able to achieve this quality thanks to thanks to the level of detail that we are providing in this prompt. And by the way, if you go to Google and write Veo prompting guide, you will go to the Veo documentation with a lot of recommendations on how you should prompt Veo 3. So this was an example. The other example is image to video. You can bring your images to life. So here is a cute photo of a bunny, and that bunny is eating chocolate, and then we will ask Veo 3 to make it run away. So we are providing the image and the text. All right. There is another feature that is cool and that I am really passionate about, which is reference to video. This feature is on Veo 3. It is a powerful feature, and it allows you to take a reference image and a detailed text prompt, or not, it could not be detailed, in order to generate a video with a consistent character. In this example, I am providing my own image, and I want myself to be like speaking into a graduation ceremony event. You can see that the face is completely consistent. I mean, when I watched the video, when I generated it, I said to myself, did I not really do that speech? That's literally me. Okay. Another feature is frame interpolation. If I want to really have like more control over the scene that I am generating, you can, provide to Veo 2 a first frame and a last frame, and Veo 2 will be generating the video in between. As you can see here, it has like made that character. And by the way, the first and last frame are AI generated in this case. I just created this for the sake of today's talk. Going back to Imagen, as you can see, this is a prompt that I provided to Imagen to generate the photo of this woman. And by the way, the more details you provide, the more control you have over the results. There is also in the documentation some tips on how you should and could prompt Imagen. So do write Imagen prompting guide, and you will go through that. Now I wanted to show a more complex workflow if you want. In this workflow, I will be using different capabilities, and this is a mixture of generative media capabilities, but also Gemini in the loop. Here, I will be providing 4 images of, let's first of all explain what is the objective of this. The objective of this is to create video scenes with extreme character consistency. Let's say you have your face and you want to generate your face into scenes that are completely different while being faithful to your facial features. So you will be providing 4 image photos or of yourself or of the person that you want to maintain the characteristic of. You analyze those images. You ask Gemini to describe in detail the facial characteristics of that person. You provide the images plus the Gemini analysis prompts to Imagen edit capability. And Imagen edit capability will be generating the initial frame of that desired scene. Let's say, for example, you want to generate yourself at the beach. So Imagen edit capability will use the input images plus the Gemini prompts that include the desired scene plus the facial characteristics in order to generate maybe 4 iterations of that beach scene. Then Gemini will be used a second time in order to analyze the regenerated images, to compare them to the original images, and to choose the one that matches best your facial characteristics. And finally, the selected image will be sent to Veo in order to do image to video and animate video, like into the bunny example. So this is a complex workflow. I wanted to show you an example of how you could combine all these goodness and all these services together towards achieving a result like this. Let me show you the results. I hope that you enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, that was an example. Hopefully, it will sparkle your creativity, and hopefully, I mean, maybe you can get in touch with me in the future to tell me, hey, I mean, thanks to this workflow, I've built this app or this product or this tool. So that's going to be amazing. One last thing that I wanted to share with you is Lyria. So Lyria is our text to music generation. In this example that I am going to share, I am using a different endpoint of Lyria, which is not available in Vertex AI. It is available in AI Studio, but under the hood, that's Lyria. That's our text-to-music capability. So what is the difference between the generally available Lyria and this experimental endpoint? The generally available Lyria generates 30-second audio from text, but this endpoint generates real-time music, and you can establish a WebSocket connection, and you can do, the DJ. You can be like modifying the music generated by this endpoint on the fly by providing prompts. Let me show you a demo that I've built. Anyway, you get the point. Finally, I wanted to talk about yet another capability. This is Gemini text to speech. This is a capability that I am also passionate about. This is a feature that you can use to generate text to speech, but not only that, you can steer and control the tone, the feeling of that speech. So in this example, you can see that I am providing the text that the Gemini text to speech is supposed to read. But in addition to that, I'm also providing the prompt of how it should read it. Okay. So take a look.
I can't believe it's finally happening. We've been working towards this for months, and the day is here. This is going to be absolutely incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the excited emotion. Let's now do the calm emotion.
Just breathe. Let go of your worries for a moment. Everything is peaceful, and you are safe. There is nothing to fear in this quiet space.
Imagine yourself building a meditation app. This calm prompt could be an inspiration for that. You can have like, meditation hypnosis scenarios, and you can like ask Gemini to generate on the fly AI generated meditation, let's say scripts. And finally, the sad feeling.
It's hard to say this, but I'm afraid it's over. I thought we had more time, but some things just aren't meant to be.
Yeah, finally, one other inspiration that I literally did not prepare for this call, but I'm just sharing it right now live because I thought about it, is that imagine that you are building a text to audiobook capability. What you could do is to ask Gemini to analyze the text, take portions of the text, determine the feeling of that portion, and then you can be reading each portion with its appropriate emotion while having a consistent voice. So in a textbook, if there are dialogues, you can make the narrator sad, excited, calm, happy, angry, fearful, and you can keep the audio consistent. That's really mind-blowing. That's really amazing. All righty. Let's move to Nano-Banana now. For Nano-Banana, I will be sharing another screen. Please let me know if you see this screen.
Yeah, it's perfectly visible. Oh no, it just
Yeah,
gone.
I will share another screen.
Yeah, sure.
Do you see my screen?
Yeah, it perfectly visible. Yeah.
So I have built a full stack application to make it easier for me to share with you the different recipes here. By the way, there is a notebook that I will share with the organizers so that eventually or optionally you can add to the description or resources, etc. But there is a Jupyter notebook or a collab that we published and that I authored and published it to the Google Cloud Platform official repo. And I am repurposing this as a full stack app to make it easier to convey the message that I want to convey. Let's take, for example, image outpainting. You have, for example, a portrait image, and you want to extend it to make it landscape. This is the perfect example. So this image is like this, and you want to outpaint it to become a 16 by 9 image. By the way, in the under the hood, we are talking to Nano-Banana here. And I just provided the image, the desired aspect ratio, and as you can see, it outpainted the image. So why this could be useful? This could be useful optionally when you have, for example, different aspect ratio needs for your different marketing assets. Maybe you want to have one over one aspect ratio for Instagram and another aspect ratio for different social media, etc. So that could be useful. The second thing is image editing. I can use this in order to, I can take, for example, this image, and I ask to add sunglasses and a baseball cap. And the nice thing about Nano-Banana is that it has both image generation capabilities, but also, this is the demo effect. I think it's gonna work next time. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna work. Yeah, as you can see, it has generated the person, the same person, but just semantically edited what matters. I can make, I can do a different prompt here on the, and this is a live demo here. So make her t-shirt red. And you will see that Nano-Banana will semantically understand what a t-shirt is, what red is, and it will be editing exactly that, as you can see. So it could be very useful for image editing. Style transfer. I have this image, and I want maybe to turn it into a Vincent van Gogh style painting with bold brush strokes and vibrant colors. And by the way, here I am lucky because, I mean, the model knows Van Gogh style and is aware of the art style that he has. Okay, so this is the tree that was converted in that regard. But I will show you another recipe later when we don't have the right words to express the style that we want. I will show you that later. I can show you this as well. So multiple references. So let's say I have this empty room, but then I have this furniture and I want to put the furniture in the room. I combine them and you will see the results. A very short command here. I want to say that there is a best practice when you are providing many items to Nano-Banana to combine. Don't put those items as separate images in the prompt. Try to create a collage. Try to create a collage. I will show you another example from the original notebook that I've built. So when you are providing the items, don't create separate images. Create a white canvas with a collage of the items that you want to add, exactly like in this one, as you can see. Okay, so I will go back to this demo. Virtual try-on. So let's say I have this model and I want to make it try this garment. So that could be also very useful for e-commerce applications, for like many applications as well. And as you can see, this is my model wearing this dress, and finally I can make it use or wear, try this leather jacket. Let's see what is the outcome here. Here we go. Another example is product recontextualization. Let's take this shoe, and maybe let me take one of the example scenes that I've created. Let's put this into a wooden deck with sunset lighting. I love this setting. Let's try this. So if you are like repurposing a product or want to put it into a particular setting, that's Nano-Banana is the way to go. Let's do this one. Let's put this clock or this watch into a minimalistic office workspace. Here we go. So for character consistency, I also want to share something with you regarding character consistency. This is the original notebook. Again, I recommend that you provide a collage of many photos of the same person. Okay, so this is the collage, and I can show you at least on my own photos the result, which is this. I am here a president of a country signing the AI Act. I am a policeman, a doctor, a plumber, a pizza delivery person. What is this? A firefighter, a teacher, a soldier, a priest, and an astronaut. So that was the last recipe that I wanted to share. I will go back to the presentation. Uh, do you see the presentation now?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's visible. Yeah.
Okay. Now I want to share one final recipe for Nano-Banana. So this final recipe is a recipe where I don't have the words to do the style transfer that I want. You know, this is the Nobel Prize period, right? So, and Nobel Prize winners are drawn by an artist into a particular style, and I don't have the right English words to express that style. So I will show you a demo on how I still was able to build a Nobel Prize portrait generator with Nano-Banana without having the words to explain to Nano-Banana how it should do it. And I used a very simple classical beloved prompting technique, which is called few-shot learning. Here is the demo.
Hello, my name is Chouaieb Nemri, and I'm a generative AI black belt at Google. Today, I want to show you the power of few-shot prompting with multimodal models. Let's start with this application that creates a custom Nobel Prize certificate. We'll enter the name Jane Doe and upload a portrait. Now let's click Generate. In just a moment, the AI processes the original photo and transforms it into a custom, stylized illustration that perfectly captures the iconic Nobel portrait art style. It's impressive, but the real question is, how did it know how to do that with such specific artistic detail? Let's click on how it works to look under the hood. This is the actual prompt we used, and it's a perfect example of few-shot learning. Instead of just telling the model what to do, we're showing it. We provide a sequence of examples, an original image followed by its Nobel style version, and we repeat this pattern a few times. Now for the real test. After showing the model those examples, we upload a completely new image it's never seen before. In this case, Mr. Bean. We then add our final instruction and generate a new portrait in the same Nobel Prize style you've seen in the examples. The model now has all the context it needs. And there's the result. It perfectly understood the pattern from just a few examples and applied the unique style to a brand new subject. This is the magic of multimodal few-shot prompting, teaching a model a new complex task on the fly, just by showing it what you want. Thanks for watching.
Amazing. So yeah, show you. Let me project you in the future. Let's talk about agentic generative media. So in Google, we have open sourced ADK, which is an agent development kit that allows you to build smart agents that are able to reason, to think, to do steps and take actions if you provide them the right instructions, the right tools to do so. And I have built, by the way, a fully autonomous agent that is able to generate some long video scenes with consistency. Because as you have may seen in the examples, uh, I mean, the maximum number of seconds that we can generate in Veo is 8 seconds, okay? So how do I go beyond 8 seconds? And how do I maintain that scene consistency or that character consistency? So I've built an ADK agent that does exactly that. And I wanted to show it to you. By the way, so this video is increased like I think 4 times, just to show you like what are the steps that the agent is taking autonomously. And also I will show you the example outputs. Take a look. So it generates the storyboard, and it will be generating the prompts for the images, the text that it should be read for the voiceover. It will be generating the images, the prompts, the videos, and then when the voiceover is there, it will measure the duration of the voiceover, and it will try to make sure that it is synchronized with the video scenes as expected by the storyboard, and all these steps are taken autonomously. I'm not doing anything there, nothing at all, really. Okay, so I mean, as you can see, let me show you let me show you the example now.
Once upon a time, in a land filled with candy clouds and lollipop trees, lived tiny sugar bugs. These bugs loved to nibble on teeth, leaving behind sticky messes that could cause trouble. But fear not, a superhero exists, the toothbrush. With its mighty bristles and toothpaste shield, it banishes those sugar bugs, keeping your smile bright and healthy.
Okay, amazing. Let me show you another example. By the way, just for the record, that video, I created a version of it in French for my kids to explain to them why they should brush their teeth. And by the way, that was the initial inspiration of me building that agent. Here is the second video.
From humble beginnings, the city of Carthage rose to become a dominant maritime power in the Mediterranean. Its skilled sailors and merchants controlled vital trade routes, amassing wealth and influence. But its ambition brought it into conflict with the growing Roman Republic, leading to the Punic Wars. Carthage was ultimately defeated, its empire destroyed, and its city razed.
Amazing. I wanted to show you another Nano-Banana bonus use case that I forgot to include into the slides. So this is myself. I use an electric wheelchair, and I asked Nano-Banana to generate a 3D figurine of myself. Then I asked it to generate different perspective of that figurine, and then I used an AI model that takes different perspectives of a 3D person in order to generate an actual 3D model of it. Okay, and then I 3D printed those models. I have 3 kids. I'm a father of 3 kids. I 3D printed this model, and then now my kids, they have a toy figurine of their father. They have their father as a toy, and when they miss their father at school or kindergarten, they are happy to retrieve that figurine in order to play with. So this is just me finalizing, the model just before 3D printing it, if you want. So that's also yet another use case of Nano-Banana. And before ending the presentation, I wanted to present one final bonus video for you. So also this is a workflow combining the different capabilities that we have. So this is a countdown video from 10 to 0 that combines Veo, Imagen, and all the capabilities that we have, and Gemini as well. Okay, thank you all. This brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. We've covered a lot from our models, from our powerful new models like Nano-Banana Veo and Imagine, to the incredible creative possibilities that they unlock. I'm truly excited about the future of generative media AI on Google Cloud. And before we move to Q&A, I would like to ask you for your feedback. Feedback is a gift. And don't worry of being harsh. I really learn from feedback. I really love feedback. So please, that would be the best gift that you can share with me. Scan the QR code on the left. Take one quick 1-minute survey. Your input is incredibly valuable to us. And if you are feeling inspired, and hopefully you are, start creating, you can scan the second QR code on the right-hand side to get a free trial on Vertex AI Studio. And I am now happy to answer all your questions.
Yeah, all right, Joe. So we can start it. You wanna go by yourself, or do you want me to ping any questions from starting?
I would love, yeah, that would be helpful if you help me with the pinging the questions. That would
Oh,
be good.
sure. Yeah. So we can start with yeah. So one with the Suresh. So Suresh asked how Imagine 4 outcomes different than Nano Banana.
Yeah, so the first thing is that um, Imagine 4 has a better resolution. So that's one reason that maybe would make you use Imagine 4. We have a capability to upscale, to images. That also you can use like Imagine also to increase the size of the image. Nano Banana has this capability, as we said, to edit images, ensure character consistency, blend many images into one result, etc. But still, like imagine for text to image use case, it has very good quality, and I can see a world where you will be combining the best of the both worlds, hopefully. So
Yeah,
long story short, Nano Banana is more versatile in terms of capabilities. Imagine 4 has a higher resolution.
perfect. Yeah. So next question from Giri, that is, can you control the FPS?
Yeah, so into the video generation config in Veo, there is a parameter called FPS. I'm going to be transparent with you. I don't know from the top of my head what are the supported FPSs, but yes, we have into the generation config, an FPS parameter. Please, let's double check. And I'm curious, by the way, about this. Let's see the documentation to see what are the number of what is the interval of FPSs that are supported. I don't know it from the top of my head.
Perfect. And so Dishant is asking for, can you please share the collab notebook?
Absolutely, I can put it here in the chat.
Yeah,
And please, if you are sharing like any communication with the attendees or maybe with people who would like to watch it later, that could be shared as well. You have the link here, and City, we can connect later to share more stuff.
exactly. Yeah. So what we can do is attendees. So feel free to drop your LinkedIn IDs as well. Let's just get connect together. And if you got any questions, you can also so Cho, that is fine, right? If attendees can reach you out on LinkedIn, and if they got any questions or doubts.
Yeah, I've put my LinkedIn. So I see other questions.
Uh-huh.
So there is a question about prices. Like, I mean, prices are publicly available. Again, like I don't know them from the top of my head, but they are publicly available, and you can definitely have a predictable cost uh, when it comes to your application or your use case. I see also a question on
Yeah.
hallucination.
Uh-huh.
So, for this particular question, what I would love to, I would love to go back to this workflow. As you can see in this particular workflow, I am generating 4 images of myself using Imagine. And sometimes Imagine will be hallucinating, maybe, uh, uh, I mean, different characteristics that I don't have. I am bald, but maybe sometimes Imagine will be imagining me with the hair. So that's why we generate 4 images here, and then we have a Gemini-based evaluator using what we call the large language model as a judge pattern to judge these images compared to the reference images in order to choose the best one. So what I can say here is that you can implement robust multimodal evaluation pieces into your pipeline in order to validate the output, in order to, let's say, fight against those hallucinations. But models are getting better and better, and for creativity, it's desired, right, to have hallucinations, because otherwise, how if I am imagining myself in the moon, that's a hallucination, right? But we want the right type of hallucination, not the wrong type.
Okay. And the next question. Is from Bargo. What are the biggest challenges you are facing while developing these models? How are improvements being done between each versions?
Um, yeah, so that's a very let's say it would take a lot of time to discuss this question. But what I can say is there are internal benchmarks, there are public benchmarks, and the key here is really, implementing the science in order to make these models be trained faster, and output higher quality, and especially have the right evals in order to optimize and in order to choose the right metrics to watch out for.
Exactly. And the next question from Dishant is there any reference workflow for this we can go through?
For this character consistency, I have also let me I can find that. I can
Mhm.
share it with you later, CD. I have also open sourced the character consistency workflow.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can share me later and I can upload everything on our Discord channel so attendees can, yeah, grab it from there. And
Absolutely.
yeah, and the next question that's from Mayank. How do these models handle copyrighted content, identity, images, and disallowed content? What guardrails are built in?
So, Vertex AI is an enterprise platform, and enterprises that are using our tools can definitely enforce guardrails in that regard. So, and that's definitely a possibility. And we have all the things that allow you, to have control over what kind of prompts do your users send, what kind of outputs do you allow to share with the users. And again, like there is also um, a copyright protection. We need to check. There is documentation on how this copyright protection works. To enterprises that generate unintended, let's say, uh, copyrighted content. But there are a lot of options when it comes to guardrails. Sorry. One particular guardrail that I can mention, and this was something that, yeah. So, for example, you can enforce that your users are not allowed to generate children. That's something that you can do in order to make your users not allowed to generate children, to avoid like any malicious use. And yeah, there are more guardrails, and that's a completely different discussion. But yeah, definitely those are possible.